Hello everyone, News 8 Meteorologist Leanne Byer here, and today we are here to talk about record maximum temperature set in the month of April for the city of Rochester. Now, before we get into talking about high maximum temperatures and low maximum temperatures, let's talk about exactly what a maximum temperature is. So say you're looking at our 8-day forecast, and we have predicted for a specific day that the high temperature is going to be 60 degrees. And on that certain day, once we get to that certain day, we actually reach 60 degrees. That 60-degree mark is the maximum temperature of the day. So essentially, it's the highest point at which the temperature reaches within a span of 24 hours. So we're going to talk about our record high maximum temperatures first. And by the looks of it, it's gotten pretty warm here in Rochester within the month of April. So first thing that stands out is that 93 degrees, which is the warmest temperature that has been recorded for the month of April. And actually, it happened in 2 years and on 2 separate days. So in the years 1970 and 1990, and the days that it happened on was April 28th and April 30th. So okay, definitely towards the end of the month. Now, the 90 degrees was set back all the way in 1885. That is over a 130-year-old record, and it's probably way more than that. And that was set on April 23rd. So okay, again, towards the end of the month. Now that 87 degrees. And you would think again, okay, that's a pretty warm temperature, and that was set on in 3 separate years on 3 separate days. So again, you would think, okay, definitely towards the end of the month. Well, that one's not necessarily true. So it was set on April 21st, April 16th, and then April 3rd at the beginning of the month. In one of those years, we set a record of 87 degrees on April 3rd. That is just crazy to think about. Now we're going to switch the light switch a little bit. We're going to talk about our record low maximum temperature. So usually in the winter, our temperatures barely get up to the freezing point, anything of the sorts like that. These temperatures were all recorded as high temperatures for this specific day all the way back in the years of 1975, 1954, and 1881. Which is crazy to think about in its own sense. So our lowest maximum temperature for the month of April was 21 degrees, and that was set on April 4th in the year of 1975. Again, that had to be a cold day here in April. The next one was 22 degrees, and that was set on April 3rd in the year 1954, and then 23 degrees set on April 5th, all the way back to 1881. You guys thought 1885 was, a long time ago? Just add 4 more years, and that was when we had one of our lowest maximum temperatures here in Rochester. So it's nice to think about. I mean, we've had this really warm stretch, and it's been a really warm winter overall. So I'm curious to see how many records we could potentially either tie or meet for the last part of April, but it seems right now on April 9th was the only time that Rochester had tied a record. We didn't even break a record, we tied it. We reached 79 degrees on April 9th, which tied the record from all the way back in 1969. So we'll just have to wait and see, and I'll keep you guys updated.